You know they're out there. Tens of millions of businesses, corporations, organizations, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, and influencers. They all need emails. They all need content. They all need sales copy for their offers. They need you and your copywriting services. So where are they? And why does it seem like it's so hard to find them? What does a freelance copywriting mama got to do to land some real live clients around here? Let's talk about how to attract the attention of freelance copywriting clients. So, are you ready to start getting yourself in front of your ideal clients so you're the person they automatically think of when they need copy? Let's get real. There are tons of strategies and tactics and methods that this guru and that guru tell you work when it comes to landing clients for your freelance copywriting business. And yes, most of them probably work if you put enough time and energy and money into them. But you're a busy mom too. And if you're anything like I was when I first got started, you're short on all three. Am I right? Prospecting for clients isn't the only thing on your agenda today or any day. You don't want to be dropping a ton of money on leads or spending hours a day sending cold DMs or writing tons of projects for free just to try to finally get somebody to pay you. And don't get me started on how frustrating it is to rely on Upwork or Fiverr for clients. So let's not waste our time on anything other than the most effective, fast-acting client attraction strategies for people just like us. In this video, I'm going to give you all the lowdown skinny on what works, what doesn't, and how you can get started attracting your ideal clients today using free tools you probably already have access to. So strap in and let's go. This YouTube channel is full of actionable and proven hacks, tips, and strategies for freelance copywriting mamas just like you. Make sure you subscribe and smash that button so you get notified when my videos go live. Before I get started, let me just tell you one thing. Nobody ever told me much about being a copywriter. I'd never even really heard of what it was. I kind of just stumbled along and figured it out on the fly by watching what the people who were in my networks were doing. And guess what? The people in my networks weren't copywriters. I started out in digital marketing as a social media manager, and everything I learned about marketing my copywriting services was from people who were already out there in the industry successfully generating leads and closing clients and landing projects and deals. I watched carefully what they did to help them get results and started to replicate that in my own business. I figured if it's working for that kind of a business and that kind of a business and that kind of a business, it can work for me too. And it did. In my first 12 months as a sales copywriter, I made $250,000. And in just a few years since, I've generated $1.2 million in revenue inside my business as a sales copywriter. And listen, I'm just a farm wife and mom of two who works out of her home office with janky Wi-Fi. If it can work for me, it can work for you too. And I didn't have a website or an ads budget or a huge social media following either. There are three things I do consistently that help me attract high-level clients. They work today, and they worked for me in the very beginning. And not only do they work for freelance copywriters, they work for freelancers of all kinds. I've coached conversion copywriting inside some of the top digital marketing masterminds and coaching programs in the world. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that these three things are the needle-moving strategies that even the largest influencers use to consistently get results that get them in front of the people they want to reach. These three things are visibility, value, and network. You can get a complete action plan breakdown of exactly how to build visibility, value, and network step by step inside my Client Attraction Crash Course for freelance copywriters inside Wordy Mama Revolution. Right now, you can get a 30-day all-access pass to the Client Attraction Crash Course, plus everything else inside Wordy Mama Revolution for free. Just check the video description below for the link. Now let's dive back in. The first thing you need to do to attract your ideal clients and start standing out for what you do, who you serve, and how you get them results is to get visible on social media. So check this out. I hold right here in my hot little hand a device that puts me in connection with billions of people in the world who are actively using social media every single day. Because of the wide availability and usage of social media from the palm of your hand, there's never been a better time in the world to be a freelance copywriter because you can literally hang your virtual shingle out for free and get massive exposure. But you have to do it the right way. You have to be purposeful about the way that you present yourself and the way that you show up. So let's talk specifics. Number one, choose a platform or platforms where your ideal target audience hangs out. Now, this means you have to know who your ideal target audience is. So if you don't know exactly who you want to serve, that's the first thing you need to get clear on. If you don't know who you want to serve, you can't figure out where to find them, right? But let's say you're really new and you're not sure who you want to serve. It's okay to choose a more general industry to start off with. That doesn't mean that you're married to them forever. You can start off saying you'd like to write for dentists and switch to online coaches and course creators. There's no rule that says you can't switch, but you do need to start somewhere. Once you've chosen your platform or platforms, and if you're intimidated by the social media thing, I recommend just choosing one to start. You need to optimize your profile description. Think about it this way. What's the first thing you do when somebody online posts something interesting that you'd like to know more about? You go do the old social media sneak and creep, right? We all do it. It's okay. And other people are doing it to you too. So you want to make sure that your social media profile and description are optimized to talk about what you do, who you serve, and how you get them results. Make sure you have a link to your call booking app, and you can also have an opt-in for a free lead magnet that offers value so you can get them on your email list. Choose a nice clear image for your personal profile and your Facebook banner. I know that sometimes having your face out there in front and center feels gross, right? It's not our favorite. But as much as we love our pets are probably not going to land clients for us. Your clients are going to be trusting you with their copy for their income generating businesses. Having a good photo of you front and center on your Facebook profile helps create an instant personal connection, and it's so important. Once you've got your profile optimized so that someone can hit on it and instantly figure out, oh wow, Marcy's a copywriter for service-based business owners, it's time to turn your attention to your actual content. Yes, you need to be creating and posting content regularly on your social media profiles. Your content acts as a magnet that pulls people in and gets them excited about what you do. It can also help you stand out as an expert in the industries that you serve. I recommend rotating through 4 different types of content: education, entertainment, engagement, and sales. Teach them something, make them feel something, connect with them through stories and personal authenticity, and don't forget to offer them a chance to work with you. Choose a cadence, or how often you want to be showing up, and be consistent. Rotate through the 4 types of content throughout the week. That shows people what you're all about when they end up on your page. Now, you're ready to start giving value. The second thing you need to do in order to attract your ideal clients is to give value. Now, I know what you're thinking. Christa, isn't giving value what I'm doing by posting on my social media profiles? Yes, you are giving value, but the only people who will see it are the people who are already there. We have to go outside of your platforms and give value in other people's arenas as a way to push traffic to you. That means you need to show up where your ideal clients are, like Facebook groups and forums and podcasts and summits, and serve. Let's pretend like you're in Super Walmart. We've all been in one of those big, huge box stores, right? They're immense and massive and overwhelming. It's impossible to find anything. Let's pretend you've only got 20 minutes before your kid needs 30 snacks for his 3rd grade classroom field trip. Now, how much does it help you if the store employee gives directions to the snack aisle on their Facebook personal profile? 0%, right? You know what does help though? If that same employee sees you wandering around asking people where the snack aisle is, and they physically come over to you, take you by the hand, and walk you there. Employee of the year, right? From now until eternity, whenever you see that employee in the store, you're going to wave and smile and be like, go ask him because he knows what's what. You want to be that guy. Be that guy inside other people's Facebook groups and forums, on podcasts and summits. Be the freelance copywriter out there seeking to help people so that people understand you're the expert who gets results. When they see that, they'll head straight to your social media profiles, check out your content and descriptions, and click that Book Now link to talk to you about your services. See how this all works together so well? And we still have one strategy left. The 3rd strategy is like the extra cherry on the top. When it comes to landing and attracting clients, this 3rd one is probably one of the fastest and most effective ways to gain traction inside your business. And it also works with the first 2 because the first 2 strategies, visibility and value, feed the 3rd one as well. The 3rd strategy is networking. Now I know that when you think of the word networking, do you suddenly see yourself in an airless room around a table with a bunch of people who are all just talking about themselves? That's how I used to think about networking too. But that's not the kind of networking I'm talking about. Thank goodness, right? The networking I'm talking about is community and relationship building. The kind where you connect with people who are also serving the same types of clients you want to serve, but in different capacities. So you're a freelance copywriter. Ask yourself, who else do my ideal clients work with? What other types of freelancers and contractors and service providers are they hiring? In case you're coming up blank, here's a short list. We're talking funnel builders, email integrators, social media managers, video editors, marketing managers, ad strategists. There's tons more, but that should get you started. People in the industry talk. When you've built relationships with other service providers and have become friends and given value and helped give them advice with their clients, you become the freelance copywriter they know, like, and trust. And when their clients come to them and say, hey, do you know any good copywriters? Or, I think I'm going to need a copywriter for this project. Do you recommend anyone? Guess who comes to mind? You. It's so beautiful. This strategy can literally result in tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars in projects for you. And these can be some of the best clients you'll ever work with because you barely have to sell yourself. You've already proven the value you can give to their other trusted service providers. And because they trust their service provider, they already trust you. Referrals have been some of the quickest yeses with some of the biggest names I've ever worked with in the business. Don't underestimate the power of your network. Look, I know that many times us freelance copywriting moms would much rather just sit behind the screen and write. I get it. But you will never regret the time you put into building your network. Ever. It's one of the most worthwhile things you can do. So what do you think? Are you ready to get out there and start attracting copywriting clients? Give me a thumbs up if this video is helpful and drop a comment below. Let me know which of these tips you're going to start with. And if you missed my video last week, I shared 5 lies that don't belong in your freelance copywriting business. Check out the link in the video description to watch now. And make sure to subscribe and follow this channel for more tips, strategies, and resources for freelance copywriting mamas. I'm Christa, living the farm wife copy life.